Looks like a motorhome to
No,
me.
no, it's not a motorhome. It's a political party meeting room.
Right.
I'm trying to work out whether that van down there has been blown by the wind or whether it's going out because it's sold. I think it's sold. So we're going to have a look in some new vans that have just come in. Some little tips along the way. So more of an update. Some dealers have been saying it's been a little bit quieter. We've been ticking over, and I think anybody that has found it a little bit quieter has probably found, obviously, the kids' holidays. So if they have found it a bit quieter, chances are, actually, because of the nice weather, they should see a pickup again. So nice one that's just come in. We had a quick look in this last week, but I couldn't actually remember what had come in, what hadn't come in. So this is a new one. I thought this was the Alicante.
The wider one.
Yeah, it looks exactly the same, doesn't it? Except for like the kitchen. No.
No.
So this is the Cabrera, 2022 Cabrera. Island bed at the back, so a good layout on the back.
You've sold that, haven't you, the Alicante?
Yeah, that's gone. We might do a little bit of an update on the Coachman. So we sort of tried to get that to a point where there was no leaks, no issues like that. So we'll see what we found on that, and that has sold already. So that has been sold. It's a has been. So yeah, this is a nice one. 22,495. It's 1,600 kilos, 7.34 meters from very front to very back. So a really nice layout, good size. Got the motor movers, and again the Gailey Unicorn was the higher end of the range. So I think the Alicantos were like the 8-foot wides, and then the Unicorns had stayed on the normal body that year, but they were sort of top of the pops for that layout, etc. Nice little Major 6. So I think we've got some inquiry on this. 12,995, a good family van at 1,465 kilograms. Now, we've got another nice 6 berth, but I don't think we'll get it onto this video. It's a nice big twin axle. So if this is the Friday video, have a look at the website if you're after a twin axle fixed bed 6 berth with the end washroom round the back. It's got a nice L-shaped layout, side dinette, and then the fixed bed, and then the washroom proper separate showing.
Is that coming in?
So that's coming in this afternoon. But obviously we're doing the video now, so we'll hopefully get it on Sunday's video. And then, as I say, have a look at the website if you're interested in that. But this is a nice 6 berth, double at the front, side dinette, so that makes into a bed. Quite a nice wide bed, that one. It's not obviously a double, but it's a bit wider, so if you've got sort of 3 kids, 2 smaller ones could use the bunk beds. Those bunk beds have a weight limit of, was it about 12 stone? There's a little sticker on there. Positively 11 stone. So the top one has a weight limit of 11 stone. The bottom one, obviously no real weight limit. This bottom one, no real weight limit. And then it has got the bunk bed as well if you needed to pull up onto the side here. And again, they'll be about 11 stone for that top bunk as well. So good family layout with lots of space, nice washroom. So it's still a separate shower and toilet on the side. And again, all in at 1,465 kilograms. So
good weight, isn't it? I'm surprised, really, that bunk there, considering it's just attached to the wall, is 11 stone weight. Definitely.
Yep, still definitely. Yep. There's a little sticker on those as well, so when you fold them up, you'll see this little sticker on there. So yeah, a good weight on that one. A really good time again to sort of be just checking. We did it the other week about checking your tyre pressures, so just making sure your tyre pressures are correct, making sure that all of your lights, obviously you should be checking your lights every single time that you tow. So every time that you hitch up, I don't know that you've seen this one.
Oh no, this is a different colour scheme, isn't it?
So this was a nice one, but every time that you hitch up, you need to check your lights are working. Obviously, it's a good idea that if you're sort of planning, you're going, right, we're going away next weekend, check the lights now in advance to when you're going away. And it stops on the morning that you sort of come to the van and you go, right, we're going on our holidays, we hitch up, none of the lights are working, or you've got an issue. If you do it a good week in advance, make sure all your towing lights are working. Obviously that can ruin your holiday. Another really good time to give your toilet flush a bit of a flushing through. So if you use the PuriClean through your water system to clean your water system out in your caravan, drain off your water tank for the flush water, because again, if you've left the blue chemical within that toilet tank, it can start creating a little black bit. So drain all that down, fill it up with some water and PuriClean, leave it in there for a couple of days, flush it all through, flush your system through. That will then clean out your flush system on the toilet, and once you've flushed it through, it'll go into the actual cassette at the bottom and clean all the cassette out as well. Another good thing is that you can leave that toilet flush with a little bit of water in there, but you don't want to leave it full. So don't get filling up your flush water and then travelling, otherwise it can create problems. So you're better off a tiny little bit of water in there, fine, but don't fill it up and travel with water in there. Otherwise you could get water on the floor leaking, causing issues. So this is the 3-berth. It's the Gailey Madrid. So it hasn't got the bunk bed on the side, it is just the 3-berth, and then double bed at the front, nice big washroom at the back. Again, we looked in this last week. Now we've got...
Is it upgraded upholstery in this, is it?
No, I think this was the original. It might have possibly been the optional extra upholstery. I can't remember.
Because it's like got like a leatherette top, hasn't it, on it?
I don't think it was the original for this year. I think it was an extra that you had to pay more for that upholstery. So yeah, nice. What's that? Now we've got something special. Now you might not have seen many of these before, and it's a new one come in. So up here, oh, it's gone. It's here. So I don't know whether you've seen one of these before.
What is it?
Well, it's a special political party meeting room.
Oh, right.
Yep, political party meeting room.
Looks like a motorhome to me.
No, it's not a motorhome. It's a political party meeting room.
Right.
Special.
Nice.
So this is just quick, it's not been cleaned or anything as yet. So this is one of those special political party meeting rooms.
On wheels.
On wheels, yeah.
Mm.
And it's really difficult to actually see these. Sometimes you don't even know they exist. You can be looking around and you can go, where is it? Where is it? I can't see it. I can't see it.
It just
and then
vanishes.
all of a sudden, it's like, oh, where did that come from?
Huh?
So yeah, special political party meeting room, this is called. It's not a motorhome, political party meeting room. So
was it only in Scotland that it vanishes?
most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the time, yeah. So yeah, if
If you drive to Scotland, be careful because it might vanish.
it might vanish, yeah. You might park it up and come back and go, oh my gosh, it's gone.
Never seen that motorhome ever.
It was not a motorhome. Political party meeting room. It's not a motorhome. So nice 2-berth, 2 travelling seatbelts, 2 big massive single beds. This will make
huge.
into a double bed as well. So it pulls out from the sides and comes into the middle, and then the seats go into the middle, and that will make a nice big double bed as long as you push it in right. Oh, I've screwed it now.
Oh no,
I've
you've done
screwed
it now.
It's that back.
Oh, it's got slats at the back.
There you go. That's why they use them as singles and don't make it as a double bed. So yeah, nice one that's just come in. And 38,995 I think this is going on at. So that's a really, really nice one. Low mileage, 12,500 miles. I think we've just got to. I think we've got to send it to have all the engine service and that side of things. Obviously we put our normal service on there as well. So yeah, special political party meeting room. We've got a few political party meeting rooms at the minute. So we've got another one there. I don't know where they keep cropping up from. They just appear.
Just appearing.
They just appear. The auto sleeper. So that was the one. It's only done 5,500 miles. So like new, really nice. Big 2-berth, 48,995 on the automatic. New one in. So nice little lightweight fixed bed. So this is just literally come in. I don't know what the price is just yet. I do
this
actually.
This is lovely, isn't it? I like this.
1,284 kilograms. So electric car. If you've got small car, just 2 berth, 4 berth, however you want to do it. Really nice little van, this one.
It's lovely, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's with the wood and everything, makes it feel bigger than it actually is,
Yeah.
and the pale curtains, and yeah, it's nice.
So this has just come in. I've got a feeling it was just under 20 grand. So 2024 or is it 24? I think it was. Yeah. So yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah, lovely.
Older one. So if you want a budget-friendly van, we've got a little Swift 570. So this is a nice fixed bed. 2010. It's got the IKEA bin. It's got the IKEA bin on there.
IKEA bin.
Yeah, got the IKEA bin. So this is quite heavy actually, 1,595 kilograms. So
Yeah.
quite a heavy sort of.
It's quite big
fixed
though, isn't it?
bed. It is, yeah. So again, just your sort of normal blown air heating system. So this works on gas and electric. So this has gone back a little bit. 2010, you hadn't got the newer Truma boiler that was sort of all built in underneath the seats. You get your nice fire front, and I quite liked it having the fire front, to be fair. Still does the blown air heating, but you can have it just the fire heat coming out of there, but then it will blow all the way around. It works on gas and electric. Hot water again works on gas and electric. And yeah, nice little van, 8,995, so under 10,000.
Have you seen the new trend as well? Apart from the IKEA bin, they're now doing an IKEA chopping board as well.
Oh.
They're all going mad for.
I've not seen that.
Yeah.
I've not seen that.
Yep.
I've not seen that at all. The nice big Eldest Crusader Zephyr, might have a look back in that on Sunday's video. The American one, you've not seen this yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
So the American pod with the slide out on it.
It's a funky van, isn't it?
It is. So this, I don't know whether I confused people a little bit. It's got the toilet on this. It's like a cassette toilet, but not a cassette toilet. So it's still got its own holding tank. So everything that goes in there still goes in there. But then when you come to empty it, you empty it slightly differently. There's a big like tube on the outside that you can either empty straight into the Elson point, or you can put it into another container and then go and empty that in the Elson point.
So where do you attach the tube?
Outside.
Oh.
So yeah, all outside. That kitchen obviously is out at the moment, so that's what slides out and gives you all the extra room inside. Still under 1,500 kilos, so a good weight. Really, really funky. I like that a lot. Got a motor mover as well. What are you looking
I
at?
was reading what it
What was
said
you
on the door
reading?
about the weight of cargo, 628 kilos.
Little fly screen and everything all on the door. Very, very. It's American.
Yeah, it is.
Fun American. So you've got your nice big slide out. One thing that you have to make sure on these is that your slide out strip is all out. So when you get onto site, you want to make sure that your slide out strip is all sealed up nicely, and then the toilet outlet is that big one there.
So do you have to pump it out of that, or does it just come
literally,
out?
as you pull that, everything will empty out. It's done in a way that it will come out of there. There's a tube that goes onto that, so you can either then go into a waste, like a cassette itself, a wastewater cassette, or straight into a proper Elson point drainage point for that. So you just literally pull that and it all empties out. So yeah.
And the gas bottle travels like that?
No, so, well it does. But we sort of say don't leave it on there and travel like that, because it's not the safest.
No, it doesn't look it, does
do
it?
that. So yeah, I'd say to remove that. Big 2016 Sterling Elite, nice big twin axle this one. 17,495. It's 1,900 kilos maximum. Got the big fridge freezer, nice kitchen. It's got the nice sort of fixed bed, washroom at the back. So again, a nice big van, sort of either for touring around or for putting onto a site. So again, nice big van. Aldi central heating. You've got extractor fan in there. So yeah, a nice one. As I say, 1,900 kilos though, so it is a heavy van. On Sunday's video, we're going to have a look at some more information, tips and sort of recommendations really. So don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then Sunday's video we'll be doing a bit more sort of informative, and then we'll have a look at some of the different vans that we've not looked in today as well. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. We'll see you on Sunday. If you see any of these party political units on the road, remember it's not a motorhome, it's a party political meeting room. So just remember.
That's if you can see it at all.
That's if you can see it. Yes, sometimes you come back and you go, I don't know where it's gone. Don't know where it's gone. Not sure. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I'm Mark at the Caravan Place, and we'll see you on Sunday.